20 years old, and I moved to Canada when I was 13 from Bangladesh. Since moving to Canada, I've had a really hard time balancing between my Bengali culture and as well as my newfound Canadian culture, partially because I feel like I've assimilated a little bit to the Western culture just through association. But a part of my identity also resides in childhood, which relates to my experience living in Bangladesh and my Bengali culture. Having this push and pull between cultures leaves me feeling anxious about my whole being. I kind of think I have to police myself in some ways and then hide parts of myself, exaggerate parts of myself in social situations. I think it's always a negotiation between what my exterior background demands of me. I think I have to be different people at different times, and I think that can be a little bit exhausting and also leave you feeling, okay, then who actually am I? Yeah. A lot of people, without realizing, do these things. They pose these challenges onto you. My parents or anyone's parents understand specifically what kind of challenges they're putting on to their kids, in terms of identity crisis, trying to push a cultural norm. I don't think they totally understand that. They think they have a very clear understanding of who I am as an individual and who I should be, and I don't think they take into account that my experiences in the Western world also influence that. They just kind of think because I grew up in this sort of their environment that they created for me, which was really cultural, that I should also reject Western values and only be proud of my own cultural values, and therefore my identity should align with that and align with their thinking and their ways of living. When I'm by myself, I kind of just question how those decisions are being made, and if I would change things, if I was an adult, how would I act on these issues. I think to think that there would be an ideal situation might be sort of problematic, because then I wouldn't have the experiences that I've had. I wouldn't have grown up the way I have, and I'm very thankful for the person I became and for the things I had to go through, because I feel like it taught me a lot about culture. It taught me that Western culture isn't always right, and that brown culture isn't always oppressive. It's just different cultures, right? And to have both of them and be a part of it but also not be a part of it allows me to critique them both. I wouldn't really want it any other way, because I think I've gotten at this point things in my life, because I'm fortunate to be part of this culture and Canadian culture. I've achieved equal amounts of things, and I think I used to have regrets, but I don't really have regrets about that anymore. So I just want to try to properly sort of live my life as true to myself as I can, having these obstacles and overcoming them. I don't want to change anything.